Right, welcome to my latest vlog episode. So it's been about 3 weeks since I went to Romania and haven't been able to do much fishing in the last 3 weeks. I've had quite a lot going on with work and family life and stuff. And in those 3 weeks, Horton Church Lake has really kicked off. There's been loads of fish getting caught. They've spawned and they seem to be on a munch. So the other day I managed to get a night session in. Did a night in a swim called the Salt Circle and put the rods out on some spots that I've fished before in the past, and come the morning I didn't have any bites. The fish weren't really showing, they weren't topping. Didn't really look very good for a bite, to be honest with you. But I don't know if you remember, it was that day that was really hot, you know, it was up to about 35 degrees. Dave the carp dog was just flaked out on the floor in the shade for most of the day. And I decided to stay in the swim, and around about, I don't know, it must have been about midday, I think. I had to be away for about 2:30, 3 o'clock, about midday. My good friend Ollie came in and came into the swim, and he went and had a look in just a little sort of cut to my left-hand side, a swim called Weedy Bay. And that swim, Weedy Bay, hence the name, has got loads of eelgrass and weed that comes right up to the surface. And over the last sort of 3-4 weeks since I've been there, the weed's really taken hold of the lake. It looks beautiful now. And he came back and he was like, gee, he said, there's some fish inside that swim. Do you mind if I go and get the kit and have a go for them? So I was like, no, of course you can. You know, go for it, man. We stood in the swim, helped him get his rods out with the baiting pole and stuff, and we noticed that more and more fish were coming in. To start with, there was about 6, and there was about 8, and over the course of the next hour, about 20 fish had turned up. And you know, there's a swim right next door to where I was, and I noticed that the fish were actually coming into his swim from the right hand side, which was, you know, they were coming past my swim. So I had an hour left. I decided to change a tactic, so I wound in my left hand rod, changed over to a zig, and I decided to fish a zig just above the eelgrass. So the fish were coming in, they were sort of like cruising over the top of the eelgrass, and I thought I'd position a zig just above the eelgrass there to see if I could nick a bite. And yeah, it worked. I'd say only had an hour left, put the zig out there, I cast well past where I wanted it, and then just slowly wound it in, dropped it into where the fish are, or where I thought they were going to patrol through. And yeah, rod went off, weeded me up, went out in the boat, and yeah, the rest, they say, is history. So hopefully you enjoy this little bit of footage. The fish was called Dave, 29 pound 4, and yeah, another one ticked off the Horton list. So really enjoying my fishing up there at the moment. Hopefully you enjoy this. Catch you soon.
Cool, mate.
Right, we're back up on church. It's a glorious day, absolutely baking hot. The fish have been all up on the surface. I just switched over to some zigs. I've got a fish on now. Taking me in this eelgrass, but we'll see if we can get it out. My legs are shaking, my hands are shaking, everything's shaking, but hopefully we can get one on the bank. Look at that, yeah, please, mate. There we go. Another fish from Church Lake. Epic boat battle. I've always wanted to come up to church and play a fish from the boat, and yeah, that happened. And luckily it didn't fall off. And a well spawned out mirror. Not quite sure which one it is. 29.4, I think this one went. So happy days. Right, let's get some steels done and we'll put it back.